Here, tell them news time. 11:07 here. Time now for a weather report here. Current nation at North Massachusetts. 11:07 p.m. 62 degrees on temperature with first gas. Humidity 93%. Wind speed is calm. Barometer 27 inches. 2.6 degrees. And visibility at 9 miles an hour here. Alright, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region here. 68 degrees on temperature in Boston. It's 66 in Beverly, 67 in Gloucester, 69 in Lawrence, 70 in Bedford, 73 in Fitchburg, 74 in Worcester, 32 in Sturbridge, and in Milford, 66 in Darwin, 65 in Taunton, 68 in Bedford, it's 70 in Plymouth, 70 in Provincetown, 68 in Falmouth, 66 in Chatham, 70 out in Wesley, 64 in Smithfield, it's 72 in Block Island, 73 in Montauk, 74 in Islip, and in New York City, 73 in Bridgeport and New Haven, it's 69 in Denver, 66 in Waterbury, 67 in Vernon, 72 in Hartford and Woodlocks and Springfield, 76 in Greenfield, 73 in Athol, 72 in Pittsfield, 71 in Northampton, 79 in Albany, New York, 72 in Silver Springs, 75 in Bennington, 67 in Bremen, Vermont, 73 in Bremen, Vermont, 69 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 72 in Keene, Hampshire, 67 in Devon, Hampshire, 68 in Concord, Hampshire, 66 in Manchester, Hampshire, 72 in Devon, Hampshire, 72 in Nashville, Hampshire, 69 in Portsmouth, Hampshire, it's 65 degrees up in Port Maine here. Alright, look at this surface map. Shows a cold front stretching from the Four Corner region down for western Texas, merged with a stationary front for Oklahoma, merged with a cold front down for southern Missouri, and a stationary front from the Ohio Valley, and merged with a cold front for the Virginians out to sea, with warm front low pressure out to sea. Off the Jersey coastline here, and got low pressure in western Texas, southern Missouri, and the Ohio River Valley here, and got high pressure in Wyoming, northern Great Lakes, eastern Quebec, and down the Gulf of Mexico, and the low pressure down for southeastern portions of California. For the body, right, north central and central portions of California. For the body, from southwest portions of the body, down for southeastern portions of California. And for the body, down for the Gulf of California. And for the body, down for Mexico. Here, it is 77 degrees in Detroit, 75 in Pittsburgh, 79 in Washington, D.C., 86 in Atlanta, 83 in Miami, Florida. It's 83 in Brownsville, Texas, 93 in Dallas, Texas. It's 88 in Kansas City, Missouri, and 88 in Omaha, Nebraska. It's 84 in Chicago, 83 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 83 in Great Falls, Montana, 36 in Seattle, 68 in San Francisco, 71 in Los Angeles. It's 102 degrees in Las Vegas, 105 in Phoenix, 87 in Salt Lake City, Utah, 73 in Denver, and 77 degrees out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Where? Looking at the radar situation here, and it shows some spotty showers around eastern portions of Quebec here. And we're seeing some spotty rain showers and storms from northwestern portion of Quebec down to the northeastern portions of Ontario here. And some spotty rain showers around the northeastern Ontario up to upstate New York. And a lot of rain showers and storms from southeastern Ontario down for western New York State. Down for west central Pennsylvania, down for the western Virginians, and down for central Carolinas and up in northern South Carolina here. And a lot of rain showers in the eastern portions of Ontario. And down for northern UP of Michigan, and down for western portions of Michigan, and stretching up from northeastern portions of Illinois, and down for central Indiana, and down for western portions of Ohio. A lot of rain showers in the eastern portions of Illinois, and down for southwestern portions of Indiana here. And a lot of rain showers in central portions of Missouri, and some spotty rain showers in the northern portions of Wisconsin, down for Minnesota, down for northeastern portions of North Dakota, and up in the Saskatchewan, southwest portions of Manitoba, and Atlantic rain showers around western portions of Alberta, down for British Columbia, and some spotty rain showers around northeastern portions of Washington State, down for northern Idaho, down for western and southern portions of Montana, down for the northern portions of Wyoming, and some spotty rain showers around Oregon, and a lot of rain showers in central portions of Nevada, and a lot of rain showers around the Four Corner region here, and up in the north central portions of Mexico here. And a lot of clouds stretching from eastern portions of Ontario, stretching to western New York State, down for Pennsylvania, and a lot of clouds Coming up from Southern Virginia down for the southeastern coast and stretching it on for the central Gulf Coast here and Gulf of Mexico here. And island clouds from the Northern Great Lakes stretching from western Ohio down for Indiana, down for Illinois, stretching down central Missouri, down for Kansas, and stretching the Fork River region and down for western Mexico here. And island clouds from the southeastern portion of Wyoming and down for northwestern Wyoming and stretching over to Idaho, Montana, and stretching to the eastern and northern portion of Wild State. And Atlantic clouds from Oregon, down for northwestern Nevada, down for north central portion of California, and Atlantic clouds from British Columbia, stretching to Alberta, down for Saskatchewan, up to North Dakota, and stretching down Ontario, up to northern Quebec, and out to the Canadian Maritimes here. Alright, looking at the tropics here. The latest on Claudette here as of 11 o'clock here. So location 3.9 to the north, 64.9 to the west, and back to say winds 50 miles an hour here. Moving east northeast about 20 miles an hour here. And public advisory here. Claudette moving quickly east northeastward with no change in straight here. And at 11 p.m. Atlanta time, the center of tropical storm Claudette was located near latitude 3.9 to the north, launched at 64.9 to the west. Claudette is moving toward the east northeast at near 20 miles an hour at northeastward. The northeastward motion with some increase in forward speed is expected during the next day or two. While the forecast track, the sun will move southeast of Nova Scotia during the next 24 hours. The back to say winds remain near 50 miles an hour, 85 kilometers as higher gusts, slow weakening forecast of Claudette expected to become a post-tropical cyclone by Tuesday, anticipated on Wednesday as tropical force winds extend outwards up to 70 miles an hour. 110 kilometers up the center, estimated movement central pressure is 1,004 millibars here. Alright. Double-barreled action here in the eastern Pacific here. Hurricane Dolores here. Several locations 17.2 to the north, 106.9 to the west. Back to say winds 75 miles an hour. Movement west-northwest wind 6 miles an hour here. As of 8 p.m. Pacific time here. Dolores moving slowly, likely to straighten here. And there are no coastal watches water to detect. 9 o'clock. About the time the center of the Hurricane Dolores was located near latitude 17.2 to the north, latitude 106.9 to the west. And Dolores says, moving toward the west-northwest near 6 miles an hour. And this general motion is expected to continue for the next 48 hours. Max state winds are near 75 miles an hour with higher gusts and straight is forecast during the next 48 hours. And Dolores is expected to become a major hurricane on Wednesday, and hurricane force wind extends outwards up to 25 miles from the center. The tropical storm force wind extends outwards up to 140 miles an hour. Here, the estimated central pressure is 991 millibars and 29.27 inches here. Hazards affecting land. Rainfall. Additional rainfall amounts of up to an inch will be possible from some of the outer bands of Dolores affecting the southwestern coast of Mexico and in the states of Colima and Jalisco. Surf swells from rain by Dolores are expected to affect the southwestern coast of Mexico and the Baja California Peninsula during the next few days and could cause light fending and surf and whip current conditions. Please consult. Alright, latest on tropical storm Enrique here. So location 16.8 in the north, 124 west. The max sustained winds 40 miles an hour. Movement west-northwest wind 9 miles an hour here. Enrique remains a minimal tropical storm, and there are no coastal watches and warnings in effect. At 8 p.m. Pacific time, the center of tropical storm Enrique was located near latitude 16.8 in the north, longitude 124 to the west. Enrique is moving toward the west-northwest near 9 miles an hour and fifth. General motion is expected to continue during the next couple of days. The max sustained winds remain near 40 miles per hour, 65 kilometers a higher gusts. Little change of strength is forecast during the next 48 hours, and tropical storm force winds next to the upwards up to 70 miles an hour from the center here. The estimated minimum center pressure is 1,003 millibars here. Okay. Let's take a look at some weather notes here. Water temperature is 67 degrees and dew points in the 60s. Sticky air mass with areas of fog in a few areas. And tropical field on Wednesday. Shower chance Tuesday 4%, Wednesday 6%, and Thursday 10%. And I'm expecting tomorrow's high 75 to 85 degrees and hit or miss showers tomorrow. And take a look at Area forecast discussion here. Dry weather prevails overnight, but expect some fog to develop after midnight, especially in the lower connection with. Dry weather prevails overnight, but expect some fog to develop after midnight, especially in the lower Connecticut River Valley. Low pressure may provide a few showers Tuesday. More widespread showers are expected later Tuesday night and Wednesday evening as low pressure moves across the New England and Canadian. High pressure provides dry and slightly cooler than normal weather. Thursday, Friday, warmer weather is likely next weekend, but also the risk of some scattered thunderstorms likely in the weekend. Here, near term until 4 a.m. Tuesday morning, now 5 p.m. update. Assay shower and thunderstorm activity has become to an end this evening with limited force and instability to begin with, coupled with the loss of daytime median dry weather will be prevailing overnight. Otherwise, main concern will be in the areas of fog development after midnight, while some patchy fog is possible in all the typical important locations. Guidance indicating the lower Connecticut River Valley, much at risk for widespread fog and some low clouds, so some uncertainty as to how much fog there will be, but will be continued to monitor. Low temperatures will be in the 60s here. Alright, let's take a look at a 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For the night, there's a fog after 3 a.m. wise. Put to Cascade, low end 62 degrees, light south wind. For Tuesday, slight chance of showers after 10 a.m. wise. Every is a fog before 9 a.m. wise. Put to Cascade about 81 degrees and southward about 3 to 7 miles per chest rate to 20%. Tonight, slight chance of showers, then chance of showers, the thunderstorms after 3 a.m. Patchy fog after 3 a.m. wise. Most of Cascade, low at 65 degrees, southward about 5 miles coming in the evening, chance of base to 30%. New rainfall amounts up between a 10 quarter inch, chance of how much possible thunderstorms here. Wednesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 a.m. Then a chance of showers between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. and a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Thunderstorms produce every rain. Patch fog before 9 a.m. Most of Cascade, lower higher at 81 degrees. Calm wind, chance of base to 4%. New rainfall amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible. Wednesday, chance of showers. Rain before 11 p.m. Most of Cascade, low at 61 degrees and north-facing with about 3 to 6 miles, but chance of base to 30%. Thursday, most of Cascade about 66 degrees. Friday, Sunday, most of Cascade about 81 about 58 degrees, and Saturday, both steady podcast got 84 to about 63 degrees, and for Sunday, both sides got about 82 degrees, and for Sunday night, chance of showers, both sides got low at 54 degrees to 64 degrees, chest base to 30%, and for Monday, mostly sides got about 83 degrees here. Peter's word phrase of the night, human night and tap.